Hi, Beck Ann here, and I want to show you how I made this diamond fold fun fold card. I came up with this particular design because my friend Laura, who's a Stampin' Up demonstrator, has card challenges, and this was her card challenge for this month, and it's called a diamond fold fun fold card. And I said to her when we were together yesterday, do you care if I make a video about how to put this together? And she told me to go for it. So this is some old Stampin' Up paper that I've had, and well, this piece, let me show you. This piece is the one part that I'm using for this card, and this is from another Stampin' Up pack. They were two different suites, and I do have the stamps for this one, but I never bought the stamps or punch for this paper. But I thought it was so bright and cheery together that I wanted to show you how to make this card. Now it looks hard, but Laura told me it's an easy one, and she's right. So let's get started. I want you to see that the card base is just half of an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. Your card base is 4 1/4 by 11, and then you're going to score it at 5 1/2 and at 2 1/8. And I've already done that. All right, so 2 1/8 and 5 1/2. And you see, you're going to fold this over like that, and you're going to fold this part back. All right, so there's the fun fold of the card. Now you see I have this little white spot here because you need to measure in to your card base to 2 1/8. Let me make sure. Yes, 2 1/8. All right, you go to 2 1/8 right in the middle there, and you're going to cut from this corner up to the 2 1/8 mark. All right, now this was the hardest part of the entire project, was just this first cut, because you need to take it and you need to get it straight from the corner here up to your little line where I made that at the 2 1/8. So this is the hardest part of the whole shebang. All right, and I want to make sure I get it. Okay, we'll see if I get it. All right, I think I got it. I had to push a little hard on that. All right, so I then, after I got my cut, I just took it and matched it up so that I get a perfect cut. And now I'm going to cut it down. I did that off camera because I wanted to make sure I could get close enough and not feel the pressure, right? So I could have measured it and done it on my guillotine cutter, but to me it just made sense to just put it around and cut it. All right, so that was the hardest part. The rest of it is easy, 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 I'm telling you. Okay, so we've got a piece that's 2 1/4 by 4, and we're going to glue that right here. And we've got this piece that's 3 by 4, and we're going to glue that right here. All right, that way we've got the inside of our card. I picked this paper because of the bright green. I think it's called Lemon Lime Twist. And I just love, well, green's my favorite color, but I just love bright colors this time of year. It just gives me that knowing that summer is coming, you guys. Alright, so there's the inside of the card. Now, this piece measures 3 1/8 by 4. And that is going to go right along this side. Right here. Alright? So, see how quickly it's coming together? The hardest part for me was to pick the paper and fussy cut the butterflies. So, I want you to know that this piece of cardstock, I've seen other people and they are making this color a different color from the base. Okay, so and they're moving it out a little bit. But I really wanted it to blend. So I made mine the same color. And I want to just match it up. This is just what I chose to do. I think that if you wanted it a different color, that would be fine. Alright. I am making it match my cut. Alright. Now, if I wasn't, I would be taking it and moving it out. But I have this extra piece that I wanted in mine. I wanted a little border piece around my pattern paper, the butterfly pattern paper. So I cut this at 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And I am going to put my pattern paper that's 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 right in the center. I feel like these butterflies are just calling, screaming to me that summer really will come back. And I want it to, because we keep getting lots of rain where we're at. We've had more rain than I would typically like. Now I just got to decide what way I want to glue this on. Do I want it this way? Or this way? Definitely not this way. That feels just wrong. I think I'm going to go with this. Alright? So now we've got the main part of the card put together. This would make some really fun Christmas cards, wouldn't it? This design. I might have to try that. Look at how quick and easy that was to put together. So now it's about decorating it. So I have this Beauty Abound stamp set, and I cut out some black dye. I have some dyes that go with it. And the only stamps I'm using is this Thanks. I did stamp some of these little circles, but I think I'm going to leave them off this time. So I'm just going to stamp the little Thanks, and I fussy cut some of those butterflies out. So that's all we have to do is figure out where I want to put these things. Here's the butterflies that I cut out. I just cut out some partial ones that I can leave hanging off the sides and things. Alright, so I'm on my last butterfly, and it's nice that you can use these cut-off butterflies, you know, where they're not perfect, they're coming off the page of your paper, and so I fussy cut this, and I want it to be showing, and like it's flying off the page. So what I'm going to do is take a pencil, and I want to make sure that it's not getting covered by my diamond flap. And then I'm just going to take a pencil and mark where the line is and take my scissors and cut right there. And then glue it. Now I know exactly how it's going to sit, and it's not covered up by my diamond, and it's completely showing. And that just gives it some more interest that way. And I just like that effect, like they're flying off the page. Now, the dies from that Beauty Abound set, I know that you can't get these little butterflies. I have these dies, these butterfly dies, and I think that you can, there's so many butterflies out there, you guys. There's butterfly punches, just all different kinds of things, or you could use flowers. You know, what I like about this kind of card is it's all about the paper and what paper you want to show off, to be the star of your show. And I think this is just going to, you know, be a way to use that pattern paper up. I think I used like a fourth of it on this card. A fourth of a sheet of 12 by 12. So I'm going to get the rest of the little butterflies on, and then I'll show you where we're at. So I've made this little thanks, and I've put 2 of the little butterflies on there like that, flying off the sides. And on this one I put it on some dimensionals on the back. I think it's going to need it just to hold it up a little bit. And I think maybe right in the middle, right about here. There. What do you think? I think it does need some gems maybe. On the other one I put this little piece of it's called Pale Papaya, the color, of ribbon, but I don't think I want to do that with this one. This one's a little shorter. My sentiment is a little shorter. Isn't this fun, you guys? All right, let me get some gems here to put on it. I think some black might be good. Let me see here. This kind of card, you could just go to town with all different ideas. Here we go. I got some black gems. And just have so much fun dressing up different cards. I think I'm going to make some more, and oh, that one doesn't have this sticky. These are, I think these are like cheapies, and see how they're hooked together? It's like you got to pull them apart. But I do want some of these on here. I think it'll give it a little sparkle. Just a little bit of sparkle. Maybe one more, and we'll call it finished. Let me try that again. Let me try it again. One more and we'll call it finished. There. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this card and how simple it was. This is going to be a Satmorn Makes, which is hosted by Jillian Norwood. Every Saturday, we hop around and see what everybody's worked on throughout the week. And I hope you had enjoyed this and give it a try. All right. Thanks for stopping by. I would love for you to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy what you're seeing. Have a great crafty day. Bye for now.